Guys, take a look at this majestic scenery here. We have one of the most special Bugattis here, the Bugatti Mistral. There are only 99 units of this one made, and all of them are sold out. And as you can see, what kind of a presence it has here in this exhibition. This is the exhibition for Bugatti Home in Milano Design Week, and I am so lucky to be here to be able to see this car up close. My name is Cash and this is Benzini Cars. So here we are with one of the most special Bugattis ever made. This is the Bugatti Mistral. This is one of the most insane looking Bugattis ever designed, and what makes this car so special is that this is actually a roadster. As a standard, it does not come with a roof, but as an option you can order a roof for some emergency situations like unexpected rain or something. But and the other thing that makes this car very special is that there are only 99 units ever made, and all of them are actually sold out with the price tag of $5 million. And what makes this car so expensive, other than the design, is that this is the last Bugatti ever showcasing the W16 internal combustion engine on any Bugatti car, or even any other car ever. All of the next generation Bugattis are going to use hybrid technology for their engines, and none of them are going to showcase the W16 anymore. So imagine to have one of only 99 last units of W16 internal combustion engine Bugatti. And let's talk about the specifications of the engine a little bit. It creates 1600 horsepower, and the top speed can go up to 420 kilometers per hour. And it uses quad turbos, which is actually 4 turbochargers, and you can imagine how insane the torque is going to be on this car. Now let's talk a little bit about the design. Man, as you can see, it literally looks like an alien spaceship. Look at all those cuts that you have in the front of the vehicle. Look at this huge front grille. This is such an interesting design, and you can see that here we have 4 headlights, LED headlights, positioned horizontally in the headlight section, which actually makes a lot of sense to use 4 of them. It has 4-wheel drive, 4 turbos, and 16 is actually 4 times 4, so it makes a lot of sense. But man, I just want you to take a look at the beauty of this car. Look at those air vents that we have over there on top of the hood, and man, the design is so breathtaking. And there are actually some beautiful features about this car that I'm going to talk through all of them. And the reason they chose to come up with a roadster version for Bugatti is that since it's the last Bugatti that is showcasing the W16, they wanted the customers to be able to hear the engine like with all their soul. So as you can see, we have 2 air vents that help the cooling of the engine literally behind your head over here, and this is such an amazing feature for you to be able to hear the engine with all your heart. Here you can see the W16 engine here in the back with no covers on it, the engine is somehow fully exposed, so you can also see it fully and feel the engine. Just look at it and enjoy that you have the final W16 engine ever going to be fitted into a car. And just imagine this engine roaring behind your head while you are driving it in the French Riviera maybe. And here we can see we have the X element in the back. Bugatti chose to use the X shaped taillights as a reference to the previous Bugattis designed, and this X actually made them able to implement air vents in the middle of them, and those air vents are actually functional. They grab the hot air created in the engine bay and push them out for cooling off the engine. And guys, you need to see these huge rear diffusers. This is so insane. Look at that exhaust pipe. Like, after the Aston Martin Valkyrie, these are the biggest rear air diffusers I've ever seen in my life. This is such an insane design, guys. You cannot believe your eyes when you're up close. And another beautiful feature is that Bugatti logo here in the back. As you can see, it's in a 3D shape. They are starting from over there and end up in the front of the taillight. They give you this 3D effect, which is actually insane, and they are implemented behind the taillight, so they are not exposed. You cannot touch the Bugatti letters. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. And the whole body is actually made out of carbon fiber, but on this one, this is not the exposed version, but you can actually specify it for your order to create a fully exposed carbon fiber body. But this one does not have the fully exposed carbon fiber. And guys, look at these huge wheels. We have the carbon ceramic brakes, which for sure are necessary for a car with a power like this. And just take a look at the size of these wheels, man. This is such a breathtaking car. And as we move here, you can see that there are no door handles. Actually, you need to use this Bugatti emblem here somehow. I don't know how it works actually. Maybe I can ask the guy to show us how the door actually opens, but I know that it opens up from here somewhere. And one of the most interesting features that this car has in the interior is the gear selector. It is fully made out of wood, and inside the gear selector you can see there is this resin piece that is implemented into it, and this resin piece holds the famous dancing elephant from the creation of Rembrandt Bugatti, who was actually a sculptor. And the name Mistral actually comes from a mystical wind in south of France, and it actually makes a lot of sense to choose this name for this car since it's a roadster, and as you drive you can feel the wind blowing into your hair and enjoy this W16 engine behind your back.